George.
Shh.
Hi, George.
Shh. Hi. Shh.
George.
Shh.
It hurt me. George.
Shh.
Move, man. Move. It's not a George and Raymond show. Get your ass on.
We are streaming.
Oh, and what?
Just the whole screen.
We're streaming.
The whole screen.
Oh. They can still hear me, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know.
I tried to before you left.
Turn my phone down. Later.
Alrighty. You ready to start this nightmare?
Of course. That's what I live for.
Me too. And we're doing good on YouTube and Twitch, so welcome everyone. We are live on the internet. This is our show, Anything Goes, with George and Jonathan. I'm George, and this is my best bud.
I'm Jonathan. You guys can follow me on j.fba on YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff, whatever.
Just whatever?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. So what have you been up to? How was your week?
Working, busy, hot.
Well, it was like today was hot, but like yesterday it was pretty cool.
Yeah, not for me. While I was at work, they had no air on. I was hot. There was no airflow or anything, no windows. It was just burning up.
But they don't, place where you work, they don't have AC in there?
I mean, they do normally, but they didn't turn it on this time. It's like, screw me.
Oh, just you.
I'm pretty sure everyone else was cool. I wasn't.
All right, so we have a new intro, and we're going to go ahead and hopefully this works.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this is crazy mother.
Hopefully it's playing. I mean, if the video is playing, and hopefully the audio is playing.
The drinks in the, what's the name, babe? In the fridge. In here.
can barely hear it.
Yeah, that's playing though.
Playing loudly. The audio, not the video. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Okay. All right, onward and upward. Thank you for verifying that, because I was starting to freak out because I've heard, barely heard it. Last time that happened, it wasn't good. On to our first story. Now, this is something we never covered before, but this is apparently the second time. Despite losing its copyright case, the state of Georgia is still trying to prevent this guy from posting Georgia laws on a website.
Georgia laws. So, hold on. So Georgia's trying to stop someone from posting Georgia laws on a website.
Yeah. So, and they're claiming that they have it's copyright.
Is it the real thing, or is he altering it or anything?
No.
So what the hell's the problem?
Because they're saying that they have a copyright, that he's violating their copyright by posting that.
You can't copyright laws. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, that's why you lost in 2017. And now you're trying to do it again? What are you trying to hide, Georgia? Come on.
You can't copyright laws. That's oh man. Of course you're gonna start stupid or goddamn ready. Take a drink.
I mean, and
you can't. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no, you can't. You can. Laws are public domain, period, including annotations, to where they're saying this law is referring to this, to change that. Those
you realize
annotations.
it's public record, right?
Yeah, it's public record. Hello. One of the laws of the United States is that ignorance of the law is an excuse. But what? Oh well, you can't know the law unless you buy my book for $29.99.
I wasn't ready for this.
I sent you the agenda.
I looked through it, but I
was
wasn't ready for it. I didn't think it was going to be that stupid. But
that was the first one. That was the very first one, and it's
I looked through it. I'd seen something about copyright in Georgia. I didn't actually go into it and read it. I didn't know they was really trying to get someone because someone's posting the actual laws on a website. It's move it on.
Oh, you are no fun.
It's no point even talking about it. Everyone knows it's stupid. So they know they're stupid. That's why they're lost. It's just stupid. I've never even been to Georgia, and I'm glad. I don't even look forward to ever going.
Well, if you never go, you'll never have that issue.
The only thing I heard that was good in Georgia was strip clubs. That's about it. And half of them has penis swinging stuff, so I won't be going there anyway. But
okay, on that note, yes, I agree with Jonathan that we will move on to the next story. Now, normally we don't go into YouTube drama. And what this is the New Delhi High Court wants PewDiePie's songs taken down from YouTube.
PewDiePie songs?
He did one called BITCH Lasagna.
I didn't even know he had songs.
He has two, Bitch Lasagna and Congratulations. That big thing about who's going to get to 100 million subs.
Oh.
You remember that?
No, I don't follow PewDiePie or any of that.
I don't follow PewDiePie either. But what this is PewDiePie forever and a day has been the biggest, the most subscribed channel on YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, T-Series is this corporate, whatever, that started a YouTube channel. And the way they started their business is they would sell what's termed Bollywood songs. And that's how they got their money. well, they got a channel and now they produce videos and all this stuff. Well, there's this big thing where T-Series was getting more subs, and eventually they got more subs than they overtook PewDiePie. Okay, there's more subs to T-Series than PewDiePie. Well, PewDiePie put out these two songs, and now T-Series is suing them in a New Delhi court. And you might say, well, you know, who cares? That's in Delhi. And YouTube did take the songs down in Delhi, in India. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good enough. These T-Series wants YouTube to take the videos down off of the internet.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, come on.
Once it's online, it's out there. It's too late. There's nothing you can do about it. That's like when celebrities say, "Oh, I want my picture off the internet that my boobie slipped out." It's too late. Once it's posted, it's already gone. It's gone. It's already copied, altered, everything saved. It's gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, here's the point to that too is if India is allowed to say what is and what's not allowed on the internet, then what's to stop anybody, you know, from China from saying, well, we don't like your freedom of speech, so we don't want you to be able to say that there's a hole in the China, the Great Firewall of China. But come on, okay, I get you take the video down in India, but you don't get to take it down everywhere.
Yeah, that's just people swear they can just do whatever and then it's going to happen. It's going to get done. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry.
And here's the thing: it passes YouTube's smell test.
You know how many celebrities have like leaked stuff and they want it taken down? I'm pretty sure you see it all the time too. They always want to.
Yeah.
I want this taken down and everything. And there's nothing you can do. They be like, well, look, we can take down what we can take down, but no, after that, that's pretty much it. Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Right. I mean, once it's out there, it's out there. I don't disagree. But what I'm saying is like I say, can China come along and say, oh, George and Jonathan, we don't like your video. You talk bad about China, so you have to take your video down. It doesn't work that way.
You know how many people like talk bad on whatever, and you just can't attack one person and then expect, you know. And then what about all the rest of the people who talk bad on whatever? Then what? Like you can't you can't sing people out. It doesn't work that way.
I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous. But onward to our next featured story. Now, this is another world of stupid. Okay? A federal court says that people have the First Amendment right to share food with homeless people. Why do we need a federal court to say that if you see somebody homeless and you go buy them a burger or whatever, your church, and you have a food drive to, you know, you cook food for homeless people, I mean, really? We need a federal judge to say that this is okay.
I never understood that, man. It's kind of messed up because there's so many videos on online when someone like buy a homeless person a burger or take them into like McDonald's and order them a meal and stuff, and then someone calls the cops on them and stuff like that. Like really, what is he doing? Because like that they ain't doing nothing. Man, he's trying to eat, and it's not right. And then, yeah, like you said, of course, they had to get to the point where a judge have to step in and what's that? It's common sense. This guy is clearly in need, or woman, or whatever. It's clearly in need, but whatever, man. I am so sick of humanity.
Well, you remember back in the when Bush was the second Bush Jr. was president, they actually had to pass a law that says you have the right to fly an American flag. You know why they had to pass that law? Because of these what is it? HMOs or no home associations. What are they called? Homeowners associations, HOAs. Because people were offended, whatever, about people flying a flag on their own damn property. Come on.
Oh yeah, I saw that. People were going around trying to take people's flags off their stuff and all. Yeah, that was all stupid.
And so we need a federal law for this? Why?
Because it's stupid. It's humanity. Because we're just stupid. We're well, not everyone, but humanity's just going downhill. I can't wait until the asteroid comes. Then what? Everyone's gonna all of a sudden become religious.
No, we're gonna move on to the next story. And this is
Oh boy.
I mean, we touched on this before, which was Ajit Pai was gonna, go after the cell phone companies to stop selling people's data. Okay, Ajit, what did he do? He goes, the phone companies say they've mostly stopped selling the location data to shady middlemen. In other words, they haven't done anything. And Ajit Pai's big threat over this is nothing. It's meaningless. I mean, come on. Why are you selling? When are we going to get an administration that says this is wrong, you can't do this, and we're going to regulate you that you can't do this? If we catch you doing it, here's the penalty, and it is going to hurt.
Never.
Well, I think the next election's is less than a year away or 2 years away. So.
Oh man, please don't say that. I really can't wait, and it just seems like it's forever.
I mean, well, first of all, Ajit Pai was what are they called? Where they advocate for companies. He was you shouldn't regulate these people. You shouldn't regulate these people. And then, so let's put this guy in charge of overseeing them in their operations. Who do you think is going to get screwed from all this? Us, of course.
No.
Lobbyists.
We don't ever get screwed. What are you talking about? We get the best treatment.
Yeah, when they're not looking at what you're doing, apparently.
No one's selling nobody's data. No, ain't nothing ever gone wrong. Everything's gone perfect.
Well, that's why you need Alexa. Amazon rolls out Alexa Guard to protect your home while you're out.
Oh man, here we go.
Now, this actually wasn't bad.
Smart home crap.
No, this is just the Alexa. And
It's still smart home BS. Guard your home while you're gone. Yeah.
What
great.
it does is Alexa listens for the keywords, and but what they did was they were
Go for foreplay, huh? Some keywords, okay.
Well, ALE. I already said it, so whatever. Everybody's device is triggered.
I didn't know Alexa was doing some foreplay.
When you say the word Alexa, then she starts listening. Well, what they did is they put the keyword could be glass breaking, so that if somebody breaks into your house, breaks the glass, Alexa's going to recognize that noise as breaking glass, and is going to alert you that hey, something's going on at home. I don't think that's a bad thing.
You already know I really don't care for the smart home stuff anyway.
Well, if you have an Alexa,
I don't care for Alexa. That's all I need is another woman tell me what to do.
Jonathan, wake your
I
ass.
already got one. I don't need another.
Well, you know,
It's good enough. I don't need something else to tell me what to do. Screw that. If I get something else tell me what to do, I'm probably get the hang of myself. Just say screw it.
of all the things you could have said, hang yourself. Like,
Yeah, why not?
do you even know how to do it? No, I'm not going to challenge you on that. Just
No, my luck. I probably would fail. I ain't got nothing to hang it on. I'm too heavy. I don't want anything. Yeah, it won't work at all. You're right.
Yeah,
You are absolutely right.
you got them T-Rex arms.
Come to think of it, I ain't got nothing in here I can even like hook it on or anything. Not anything that's gonna hold me up anyway. So you're absolutely right. It
Well,
will fail
that's a
me
good
completely.
thing. Well, that's a good thing.
Try it, just I'll just sit there like, damn it. Well, I guess I'll try again tomorrow.
To take over the world. Well, you know, apparently it's not an anything goes show without an Apple.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh man, here we go. I see something about iPhone or Apple. I was like, oh man,
Apple announces
we can't go one show.
without Apple. No.
man.
That's going to become our staple.
It's gonna be it's gonna get to a point where one of somebody from Apple is gonna watch this, and they're gonna try to get us with copyright or something.
Well, we're quoting from, like, this is 9 to 5 Mac. Apple announces a more powerful 8-core MacBook Pro thermal throttle.
Stupid ass MacBooks. Never mind. Go ahead.
Now, with an updated butterfly keyboard design. Now, I don't know if you know, but Apple created this little special keyboard. They call it the butterfly.
Woo!
And
Sounds wonderful.
they were having problems with it. Now, keyboard technology is nothing new. It's been around forever.
Is it wireless?
No, it's wired. But
And why the hell is there? Never mind.
the keys would break, or it wouldn't register. Its keys stop working.
I am not surprised.
I mean, come on, Apple.
Did they rush this thing out?
Well, on this
'Cause
one,
I didn't hear about them working on it, or even anything about them working on a damn keyboard.
well, the keyboards would just stop working, and they actually
they already
issue a
have
recall.
MacBooks and stuff with keyboard laptops and stuff. So how? Never mind. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it more and more.
You know, it's good when you get involved with these conversations.
Because I'm trying to think, like, the more I think about the stupid, it's there's no logic. I can't come up with an answer. They've been making MacBooks and laptops and shit for a while, so they know how to make a keyboard. All of a sudden,
Yeah, they screwed up a keyboard.
how much is this keyboard?
Well, no, the keyboard is part of the MacBook.
So
Bro.
they made a MacBook that
this
the keyboard is now malfunctioning, and how long do you guys? Never mind. Forget it.
What did our
You
buddy?
guys been making MacBooks and laptops and what forever, and now how do you screw it up? It's the same concept. That's my only thing. How do you screw up the same exact concept you've been doing for years? What was you trying to do? Try something different and then screw up the code? Like, what was you trying to do?
Hey,
You just like, know what? Nah, they don't need that material no more. Let's try something cheaper. Good old Apple always trying to save a buck for nothing. Good old billion-dollar company trying to save a few dollars. What is it really going to do for you? You ain't going to do it but make it right back because you have loyal fanboys and fangirls that's going to buy it regardless. It could be the shittiest thing on the market and they'll still buy it.
what did Javon always tell us?
I don't know.
You don't remember what Javon always said? Apple researches this stuff and perfects it, and then they release it. So it's like,
Yeah.
you remember that?
Yeah, they perfect copying the same exact phone that they had a year ago and just adding a few features. Yeah, that's definitely perfecting. That's definitely a good skill to have because they're actually bringing something good and new to the table.
Well, it's dust and dirt that gets underneath the keys and into the mechanism in the key, because Lord forbid they seal it off. Which
Yeah,
I could do
good
that
old
with
Apple.
this. I'm not, because I'm not cleaning it up while we're on stream.
Good old Apple. Yeah, they sure do make their stuff very perfection, especially where you can't do anything to repair it yourself.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's not an Anything Goes show without an Apple story. It's not an Anything Goes.
Fuck Apple. They just need to just come up with something. Come up with something new. Take a few years to actually come up with something
They'll be
new
bankrupt in
and
a few
fresh.
years.
Just come up with something new and fresh. Take your time instead of recycling the same exact garbage. Never mind, they don't recycle. My bad. They have some bright minds. They always come up with something new every year. Good old Apple. Good job. Um, if you guys really just take your time, take a year, just 1 year. It's not going to hurt you to just take 1 year just to actually go into it and actually change something and better it instead of, oh well, we got to release this every year. Come on, we got to do this. We got to do this. Push, 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 push. Like, just take a break. Take 1 year. Just go ahead and see what happens. You see what happens with Xbox and PlayStation. They take like 4, 5, 6 years to make another console. Take your guys' fucking time. You're not. It's not like you're going to lose any money. You're going to make the money right back. Yeah, a few people might question you. Oh, well, you guys supposed to come out with something this year. What's going on? Just be like, hey, we're working on something new. It's going to be good. Trust me, the wait's going to be worth it. And I'm pretty sure they will be happy about it. They're not going to be like, nah, screw that. Come out with it now. You got loyal fans, so it's not like they're not going to buy it regardless. So,
Well, how long Apple hasn't released a new Macintosh since what, 2014 or 15?
no, they've been too focused on MacBook Pros and MacBook Airs and all that garbage. And I know a lot of people's going to disagree. No, it's the best thing out there. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's a computer. There's no magic blue smoke that is in theirs that isn't in all the other computers.
They've been too focused on worry about that crap. MacBook Pro 2 and 3, 4, 76 and all that stupid shit. And the MacBook Air, which is fucking stupid names. And
well,
I can't be fucking Morty. I really can't. I think that's the only thing that's gonna save my sanity.
is Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I think it's the only thing that I can actually relate with that's gonna save my sanity.
Oh God, you're doomed. But to the next story, well, you can always just buy. It's not a Georgia Jonathan show with an Apple story. We got a Tesla story too.
Here we go, fucking Tesla.
Now this is that Tesla puts out.
How are they even still around? Go ahead.
It's the backing. It's the money. Tesla's Navigate on Autopilot tech is far less competent than a human driver. And now they're being nice, actually, because what it is,
their computer is less confident than a human driver. Yeah, that's great to have in my vehicle. Something that's less confident than I am. Wonderful.
Well,
That's like having Terminators left less confident than like killing someone and just start thinking about it. Like, you know what? Maybe this guy's a nice guy. Maybe I shouldn't kill him. Maybe he won't alter the future and mess it up. Maybe he is nice. Let's have some coffee and sit down and let's just talk it out. Let's just see what happens. No, that didn't happen in Terminator. He's winning, blew some guys off, and then that was it. It wasn't just talking or anything. But nowadays, yeah, let's just talk about it. I'm less confident now. I'm the new improved model. So we're going to sit down, have some coffee, and we're going to discuss it instead of having, go on gun blazing. Let's just talk. Have some Boston tea parties and.
Well, what this is they pushed out an update. Now the car, when it goes to pass another car, will actually pass on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, that's what I need.
it'll change lanes
Yeah.
and cut people off. And it's like, yeah, people isn't the job. The reason that they're doing these things is to have less accidents, improve this, make it work.
Less accidents. Yep.
You know,
Just like
is this a branch
Uber.
of Apple or what?
Just like Uber when they had their self-driving thing, and that lady wasn't paying attention, and she accidentally hit some guy or something on a bike. You remember that story?
Yeah.
Well, technically, it wasn't even her fault, but she got charged for it anyway. Even though the car was doing driving, but she wasn't paying attention, so I do agree with that. She should have been paying attention. But Uber tried the self-driving crap, and they didn't notice someone was on a bike in front of them. And then, of course, the guy got hit and whatever. But all this self-driving stuff, and they're even trying to do it with trucks. So they don't have to employ truck drivers, because truck drivers make a good ton of money, and now they're trying to eliminate that. But they're trying to eliminate everything for mankind. We're all just going to sit on our couches and just get all huge and like a fat bastard from what is it? Austin Powers.
Yeah.
We're all going to be like that because there are going to be no jobs for any of us. Just going to be fucking computers just taking over until it get to the point where we're like Terminator or iRobot, and they just turn on us and enslave us. And now we're back in slavery. Now it's just not us. It's just not black people this time. It's all humans and everything. Humans going to be slaves. And actually, it'd be kind of fun just to see, because I would love to sit there and like look at someone else like, hey, man, how's it feel? My ancestors had to go through this for a long time. How's it feel, though? You didn't think this was going to happen, but you great minds had to do it. Oh no. It's only temporarily. It's just a small little miscalculation. It's just they always want to claim.
Yeah,
it's a small miscalculation. We can fix this.
Well,
yeah.
Fix it, then release it. Don't make everybody be your beta testers.
And then president gonna go hiding if it's still Trump.
Well, you ready for the next one?
Probably not.
Probably not, because we also have to have a Facebook story, but this is not really so much a Facebook story as it's a WhatsApp story. Now, if you remember, who owns WhatsApp?
Who does own? What is it? Facebook?
Facebook. Yeah, that's why.
Because they also own Instagram, right?
They own.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they own Instagram as well.
And they own
I don't know why.
Oculus, which is
Instagram and WhatsApp, and stick with one thing, man. You don't need all this extra stuff trying to make extra money for what?
And they're not even making extra money that I'm aware of. But what this is WhatsApp is supposed to be secured both ends. So
I know it ain't secured. I know damn well it ain't secured.
And guess what? Yeah, WhatsApp discovers surveillance attack. And guess what?
So I never use it. So I knew it wasn't secured.
Guess what? It isn't. And here we go again. Oh, it's secure end to end. No, it ain't.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Guess what? It's garbage. And guess what? It's Facebook's garbage. So we put that back to their little.
The thing is, I understand. Yeah, you're making all this money from Facebook, and now you want to expand. Okay, Instagram was doing well, but then you want to add. I think WhatsApp was out before Instagram.
I think
but
so.
you had the WhatsApp that didn't work so well. Then you came out with Instagram. Why not just get rid of WhatsApp? Because it damn sure ain't doing nothing. Why didn't you just get rid of it? Because you ain't making any money from it. It's not doing anything for anybody. Why keep it around? Maybe you forgot about it. You just thinking about all that money you was making. Just like, oh, know what? Damn, we forgot about this. Shit, I forgot it's still out there. Damn, we still got the WhatsApp? Man. It totally slipped my mind. Now we got people sending in complaints and stuff. Too goddamn late.
Oh, on to the next story. What's your opinion of Ford?
Hold on, what?
What is your opinion of Ford?
Ford?
Yeah, the car company.
Found on the road dead?
Yep, leftover rebuilt Dodge.
I don't. I only like a few cars, but I'm not a Ford fan. Sorry if there is any Ford fans that's watching. I'm not a Ford fan.
Well, what I just said. But Ford tests a delivery robots that could one day replace human workers.
Yeah, replace the human workers. Yeah, why not?
So you don't need delivery. That Amazon's been working on that one day delivery stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, Amazon delivery stuff.
Well, they just hand it off to the Ford robot, who delivers it probably to the wrong address because it's made by Ford.
You know what? I wish they can just stop just trying to replace human worker crap, but they're not going to. Anything to try to save a buck, and they're just doing everything they can to try to replace us. But no one realizes it. Everyone thinks everyone's doing. The companies are out to look out for our best interests. No, they're really investing in trying to replace us. But what do I know?
Well, here's the thing.
It's all fake news.
Once every job is done by a robot, then how do you make money?
Exactly. What is there? Nothing. But, like I said, people constantly think, the companies look for our best interests, and everything's just a lie. But when the time comes, and it's probably gonna be pretty soon, the next decade, or it's gonna be pretty soon, and then everyone's gonna be shocked when it happens. Oh, what? I lost my job. You're firing us, and you no longer need us because you're making robots. Oh, when this happened, we didn't discuss it. Like,
It's
dude,
been
it's been going on for the longest
decades.
time. You already knew. You just lived in denial. And I'm gonna laugh when that day comes. The same thing when they got the touchscreen stuff in McDonald's now. You can go in and order your food. That I really don't mind, because I really don't like telling someone like my order. And even though my orders are very simple, my orders are simple and easy, but there are people who has a complicated order. They want this, they want no pickles, they want to add tomatoes. So some people are very complicated. So that kind of helps. And I like the fact that if you don't want to order from the machine thing, you just go up to the counter and order.
Well, then order from your phone. What do you need?
You can order from your phone too. I totally forgot about that.
What do you need a screen inside McDonald's? You just
and
if you choose to walk in the door, if you're choosing to walk in the door and you didn't use your phone, okay, why not approach the cashier and give them your order? You know what I'm saying here.
Well, yeah, I just don't like talking to people, and for the most part. So a lot of times I love the machine because I really ain't got to talk to no one. I just put it in, and then I'm just wait. But once they figure out how to do it for drive-throughs, it's a done deal.
Well, you remember last week we were talking about the Epic Store, and we said how they never put anything on sale?
Yeah, I heard a lot of YouTubers complain about this screwed up sale that they was having.
Well, yeah, like a couple days after we go on that Epic never has sale, they have this big, huge mega sale. But,
yeah, and there's a couple games that they said was going to be on there, and they actually took it off the store.
Well, there's this too. Epic Game Store will block your account if you buy too many games too quickly. Now, for those of you who don't know, Epic Store does not have a shopping cart. You can't go in, you can't go to their store, select 3 games,
good old Epic,
and check out. You have to do
stupid.
Each one at a time, maximum 5.
Fucking stupid Epic, man. Why didn't you just make the deal with Steam and make it so much easier, man? It's
Well, here's what you were saying, because that's the next story here, was the game seemingly pull off of Epic Store sale. And what Steam does, when Steam wants to put something on sale, they go to the programmer, whatever, and say, hey, we want to put your game on sale. We're going to knock $10 off. Is that cool with you? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, good. That's not what Epic did. Epic just figured, we're just going to pay the developers the same royalties that they're due, but we're going to give them $10 or 10% or whatever off. And the developers said, look, this is our titles. We dictate how much they sell for, not you.
Exactly. So why not just do the deal with Steam and save the heartache? Because you guys don't know what you're doing. I never go to the Epic Store to order a game ever. If I want to order a game, I'll go to Steam, or I'll do it from some kind of website or something. I will never go to Epic and actually buy a game. I would rather go through Steam or G2A. Other than that, I will not just go to like Epic and then buy something, because that's just more crap that I gotta go deal with when I want to play it. The same thing with Origin or whatever it's called, and then
Origin,
BattleNet, and then everything else. Like, it's I already don't like there's too many stuff, and then now you want to have sales, and you want to have exclusives just to you, just because you think people are going to come and buy it. No, they're really not. You're not doing good with these sales, because no one really cares for your Epic sales. There's a lot of people who disagree with these so-called Epic sales, and who disagree with Epic selling games in general on their thing. But what do I know? I'm just making everything up.
Well, you know what? On to our next little bit here. This might be up your alley, considering what you're drinking today. PicoBrew's new kits let you homebrew beer with your own ingredients.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Oh,
I'm not good at trying to brew any goddamn thing. I don't even like following directions when I cook. So trying to brew is it ain't gonna work.
Well, that's the thing, Jonathan. Now the way this works, it's like the Keurig. You buy the packets from them that have everything in it. And it's just like a Keurig. You put put it in your cup thingy. You put it in. You put your water in. You put everything in, and you let it sit there for 7 to 30 days, depending on what you're brewing.
What if I want to drink? Like, screw that. No, man. I was ready to just go to the store. That's just stupid.
7 to 30 days, because that's for Matt.
That's stupid. What if someone pissed me off before then?
You mean we do another show in between? I guess you're just only gonna get the 7 days.
So what am I just supposed to wait? Nah, man, screw that. Just stupid. I can see if you ain't really got like any money or anything, and like that was your only option, but to wait, then you're pretty much just screwed. But other than that, nah, man, I'd rather just go to the store and just do it and just buy it instead of trying to brew it myself. Because like the thing is, with guys, we really don't like following directions. And
well, that's why this thing's like a Keurig. A
lot of people can say, "Oh yeah, no, we do. Yeah, you're okay." I'm pretty sure, yeah, you follow directions to the T. Let me know when you get a dresser or something, and you sit there and go through every single direction. Most guys throw out the actual instructions and just go in, just like, nah, we don't need that. And we just don't like following directions. Like it's a fact. We like just trying to do everything on our own. Because kind of think of it, it's pretty much a piece of paper telling you what to do. And most guys who already have a woman tell you what to do. Like, you want to hear a piece of paper tell you what to do. And you got Alexa telling you what to do. It's just too much stuff.
Why did you give us a piece of paper to your woman?
So you just like, you know what? I'm just going to do my thing. And sometimes it comes out good. Sometimes it messes up. And you have to go into the instructions then. But that's a chance we take. And like I said, a lot of times we don't like following directions. Like when I cook, I follow directions sometimes. I don't really go to it to the T. I just look at that'll seem like good enough, and just put it in there, and then whatever.
Generally, those recipes turn out better, actually.
Yeah,
when
they
you
do.
not follow them to the T, where you just
because when I cook, I like adding extra stuff, and just trying different things, and that's a good thing about cooking, because you can try different things, and if it don't work out, it don't work out. But that's why you do it in small portions. That way you can, if it don't work out for that batch, then you just know not to do it for the next one.
And then you scar your children for life.
Yeah, and that too.
And to the next story we have. Now, everybody's aware that Captain Orange has been holding this big grudge against Huawei. And he signed executive order sometime this week.
Oh yeah, big bad.
Banning Huawei. I think we touched on it last week, if I remember
I
right.
can sign a piece of paper.
That's a miracle.
What else? What else can you do? Nothing.
Well, that's the thing is, this
Useless.
is now Google suspends some business with Huawei after Trump blacklisted.
Useless.
Well,
Useless.
and what it is if you own a Huawei device, a phone, you're still going to get updates. But any new devices if they have the Android operating system, it's going to be the open source version, which doesn't have the store and the Gmail and all that. So they're going to have to get those apps and those things from a different source.
Of course.
But
why not?
Yeah, of course.
What
here's
what
the
do
thing.
he know? But never mind. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that.
Well, wait. There's more. But wait.
Of course there is.
Huawei
I think his brain goes through that. Hold on, wait. There's more.
Yeah.
He's like, oh God, no. I thought this was it.
You know who ARM is? They make processors.
Yeah.
Okay. Memo from ARM tells staff to stop working with China's tech giant Huawei. Now, who makes the Pixel phones?
Pixel phones.
The Pixel phone, Google Pixel. Who makes the phone?
I don't know. Who does it make it? Google?
Huawei.
Oh.
So they're going to cut them off. Because the ARM chips, there's multiple ARM chips.
What are they doing wrong for people wanting to cut them off?
Oh, they're saying that they're spyware.
There's spyware.
There's spyware in there for the Chinese government.
What is it? Everything's fucking spyware. You're being spied on regardless of what you do. They got freaking stuff in the U.S. that's in cameras and everything, traffic lights. You're being spied on 24/7, and you just don't know it. But yeah, let's. China's the only one that's doing it. Yay! Let's pretend that we're not doing it as well, because let's just brush that over the rug. Because what we're doing it for a good cause. They're just doing it.
Yeah,
just
national security. National security is why we do it.
Like, come on, man, get over it. Get over yourselves. Like, China's not the only one. If they are doing it, okay, so what? They're not the only ones. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah. Now
it's a big surprise. Oh no, they got spyware. There's spyware every goddamn way.
Well, they're saying that it's at a hardware level.
It don't matter. Wherever you go,
But
you're being spied on. I guarantee you, the government will know like what you have for breakfast. Like it don't matter what you do at all. And it's just stupid because now they want to point fingers and oh no, they're doing this. No, oh hold on, what? We're doing it too? Oh yeah, we're doing it as well.
No, of course, but we're doing it by we're just making a program where these guys are doing it at the hardware level, and they're communists. We're for freedom to spy on you.
Yeah,
what the hell's the difference?
But
you're right there.
Whatever, man. They're still spying on us, but that's a conspiracy, and everyone thinks the government is just innocent people, and they're just whatever.
Well, here's a little better story. We have AMD 7 nanometer Zen 2 64 core and 34 core CPU specs and benchmarks leaked. Now, if you thought the nails were going into the coffin for Intel, they're really being driven home now. This is big time for AMD in their CPU, taking over market share from Intel. And these are some serious specs. These things are really, really performance beasts.
Man.
Huh?
Oh, man.
60.
Intel should be sweating.
Oh, I'm sure they are. 64 core, 128 threads. This is server stuff.
That's their fault any damn way.
1.4 to 2.2 gigahertz each core, each thread. That's huge. 2032 core, 64 thread, 1.7 to 2.4 gigahertz speed on all threads, all cores. That's
insane.
That is going to put a big hurt on Intel's money makers.
What happened, Intel? Like, you guys were so confident that no one was going to catch up.
Well,
what happened?
Yeah, well.
You see what happened when you get lazy? What happened? Now you're just probably sitting there like, hold on, what happened? What can we do to better ourselves now? You guys had time. You had time to develop something better. But no, you just want to sit around and think, nah, anyone's going to catch up. We're going to push this out, push that out, and don't really do any improvements. They won't know the difference.
Did you see the video I put out on YouTube a couple days ago?
I usually save my videos for work. That way, give me something to watch.
I did a couple days ago. What it is there's another virus in town. Or not a virus, vulnerability.
I heard about
the vulnerability for Intel. What Intel's saying is, now not only do you need to patch these processors, but you also have to disable the multi-threading. And what I did is I disabled the multi-threading on my server, and I took about a 7% performance hit. And that's all I did was disable the hyper-threading. That's not including when they actually patch them. So then you take another about 5% performance hit. Along with Spectre and Meltdown, which also was about a 10% performance hit.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's wild. But anyway, like I said, it's Intel's fault anyway. But they should never, ever got lazy and just kept sitting there looking at that money like, oh man, we're doing great. No one's going to catch up with us. We are untouchable.
Yeah, well, AMD just surpassed them.
That's what happens, man. Same thing with a lot of YouTubers think they're untouchable. Then someone, boom, pass you. Hold on, what? When this happened? No, there's no way. I thought I did everything.
Well, not unless you're PewDiePie or you do something stupid like Pro Jared.
There's people who's close to catching PewDiePie. Actually, there's people close to passing him. And the thing is, I don't fucking follow PewDiePie. He's fucking stupid to me. He does nothing I'm interested in. It's just all garbage. But he has a lot of fans that are interested in his garbage that he sells.
Well, I say I don't subscribe to him, but where I do agree, like where I will side with PewDiePie on, he did those two videos, and as long as they pass the YouTube smell test, there is no reason that he should be forced by by an Indian court that that's censorship. That he has to take those down. Come on, really? You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, that's
something that touches stupid. Everyone.
Yeah, this copyright shit is getting out of hand, man. And a lot of people touch on it too, man. It's crazy how many people are actually like talking about it, and YouTube is still doing nothing.
Well, unfortunately, YouTube can't do anything. They cannot do anything.
They can at least try to better their systems or take the shit away for a little bit.
No, they can't. They cannot take it away because that is DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. They have to have a way for people to submit copyright complaints. YouTube is not a judge and jury, so they cannot make decisions as far as copyright goes. As far as their community guidelines, yes. As far
but
as
it's a waste of time, man. They're trying to take it to court for what? Like, why even waste the money and take it to court for garbage? It's stupid.
Here's the thing: is that's $10,000 just to take it to court. That's what I'm saying. That's not the whole bill. That's just to take it, just to start it.
Like, get on somewhere, man. Like, let it go. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like they was like, Oh yeah, I take full responsibility and I claim this whole entire thing. Like, get over it, man. I'm getting sick of companies false claiming and content creators false claiming, and it's getting to the point where it's becoming um like an everyday thing. Like it's just becoming normal now because it's constantly like goes on. Like it's to the point where people are like, oh well, someone claimed me again. Well, whatever. This ain't nothing new. No, it shouldn't be that way.
All right.
And
Well, did you know
if
there's
you
a guy
abuse
today?
if you abuse the system, what they say, if you abuse it, you get in trouble. But so far, no one got in fucking trouble for abusing the system at all. Even though when they know it's false claiming. Why come up with a system that you guys create and you don't enforce the law that you put out?
Well,
what's the point?
Yeah. And well, here's the thing too. There's a guy came out today and got his whole channel claimed. And what it was he had a license for the music. That his intro.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
I forget
I know.
who it was.
I know. Tipster had to deal with something like that too.
Well, no, this was yesterday or today. Had it literally his whole channel claimed by Warner Chappell. Sound familiar? And what it was yeah, he had a license for his intro music or outro music, one of the two, but there was a sound that was used that Warner Chappell is claiming is theirs.
Yeah, that's what Tipster had to go through with his intro he had, and it was something that was literally like 1 second, and they was like, "No, we're gonna do it." And it was like half his videos too, and I remember he was talking about what happened to him, and that's crazy, man. It's crazy, especially because I see a lot of people who pay for licenses and they still get claimed.
And that's the thing, yeah. And once you get claimed, even if you win, the algorithm isn't going to promote it as well as it would have if it wasn't claimed.
The whole point of paying for a license is so you don't get claimed. That's the whole point of paying for a license.
Well, that's why.
So you have no right to claim anything since they already paid for the actual license for whatever. I don't care if it's sound or effect or whatever. If they paid for it, it's legally theirs if they have the license for it. But they're gonna do what they want to do because YouTube and damn sure ain't doing about it.
Well, you're ready for the next story. We got more AMD graphics cards. Now, this isn't too bad because, and they're going to be released here pretty soon, and they compete with the RX 3070 will compete with the RX with NVIDIA's RX 2080, falls in between the 2080 and the 2070, and is like $500 versus like it's over $1,000 for a 2080. And
that's not bad.
Yeah, and then you have the other AMD card, which is to compete with the RX 2060 and 20. Or wait, where did I mess up? It competes with the 2070, and it's $400.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. So
AMD man got some good prices, man. I don't care what anyone say.
So that's looking pretty good.
Good prices, better or similar performance. I'll take it.
Yep. Now for this is one that came to us from Linda Drake on Facebook. Thank you, Linda. This is the surprise one for you. And this one, Ocasio-Cortez, that the Muslim senator, whatever. Forget from where.
Not really.
Well,
I don't really follow it.
You know Elizabeth Warren is.
Do I? Should I?
Yeah, she's a senator.
Yeah, I don't know who she is either.
Okay, well, these two got together, and they have some tough questions for Mnuchin about the collapse of Sears. Now, we know Mnuchin. Stephen Mnuchin.
Yeah,
Sears.
douchebag.
from Sears. But the thing was when he was being mentioned as a nomination, whatever, for what the heck is he? Secretary of what is he? Secretary of Money.
I don't know. Totally forgot.
Anyway, if he deals with the money, the Treasury Secretary, the Treasury Secretary. Everybody was saying how he came from Goldman Sachs. Oh, he's from Goldman Sachs. I'm like, no, he came from. Yeah, he did come from Goldman Sachs, but he came from Sears. He went from Goldman Sachs to Sears to now being the Treasury Secretary. Wasn't it Captain Orange that said about how he was going to get? I'm going to get the best people. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he got the best of them, though. Best crooks.
What else is new?
But they have a lot of tough questions for Mnuchin. Because Mnuchin isn't doing his job the way he should. He's supposed to be,
Shocker.
The Senate has the right to ask for anyone's. Now, this is the Senate has the right to ask for people's tax returns. It is their right to ask, and they are to be provided by law from the Treasury. But he's like, no, we're not going to do that. Well, guess what, dude? Not only are they going to look into you for that because you're violating the law, they're also going to look into your past and wonder why Sears is suing you. Because we touched on that, 2 months ago? Or about that was last month. Because that was
not too long ago.
Early April, we touched on that. Well, guess what? You keep digging your own grave, dude.
What an idiot.
But, we're going to have, I use the best words, and we're going to have the best people.
Yeah,
the
sure you
best crooks. We're going to drain the swamp.
Idiots.
Install a deeper swamp.
Goddamn idiots.
It's the best swamp.
Yeah, sure it is. Best garbage.
Oh my God, what'd you do with Jonathan? Who are you?
Oh, what?
You didn't have glasses. All of a sudden you got your glasses on. What'd you do with Jonathan?
I just put my glasses on, that's all.
You ate Jonathan, didn't you?
Shut up.
Well, that's all we got for stories. News. Catch up with the news today. And this last one that just came out like 8 hours ago. So that's like hot off the presses.
Sweet. Always.
Yeah.
It's hot off the press.
Whereas the other stuff, some was yesterday, day before. But, we accumulate this stuff and present it to you with our colorful commentary. Especially Jonathan going, fuck! Damn it! Gonna hang myself. Fuck it all. That's a pill, It's a fuck it all.
Fuck it all. Sick of it. Just sick of humanity. Humanity, man. We ain't gonna have much. We ain't gonna have much left. At all. When's that asteroid coming?
We'll have to touch on that next week. We'll have to look on that.
It's not fast enough.
Let's see. Depressed, overworked, job suck. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Depressed, overworked, job suck, unappreciated, family problems, money worries. Well, there's a pill for you. Fuck it all. 1,000 milligram when life just blows. Fuck it all.
I need a prescription for that.
I'm sure it's going to be heavily regulated.
Oh man, that's crazy. Humanity is just so sensitive. When did people become so sensitive nowadays?
Well,
I remember
when people started saying "fuck" on television. Well,
I remember
allowed to say
when they used to have like Scream and everything in the movie theaters, like really like slasher films. Now someone see blood on the screen. Oh no, I gotta send an email. We can't have this. Oh, I can't believe they put this in there.
Well, you know what? It has. Well, that goes to what we were saying last week, like about with the games and the legislation about the loot boxes. You know what movie when it's rated R, and it's what you're getting into. Why are you going to go see that movie?
Yeah, but rated R from like back then to rated R now, it's totally different, and they probably don't expect, it to get like gritty and everything.
Well, it's going to happen, and you know what? If you have a problem with a movie, don't pay the money to go see the movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's just too many. What happened, man? Like, what happened? We used to just brush like bullshit under the rug and just keep it going.
Well, because you have one party that is for rights of the people, limited corporate interference in your life. Then you have another party that is all for unlimited corporations, and we're going to regulate the hell out of the people. I wonder which party does that.
Where the hell did humanity go wrong? Where we start paying millions of dollars to someone who just played Fortnite?
Oh, you mean like Ninja that gets paid
God,
millions?
I'm so sick of hearing
that gets paid millions for just playing Fortnite.
I was just talking about that shit earlier while I was in the car. I was like, I'm so sick of hearing this dude's name. Then of course you had to say it again. Damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to be so sensitive.
He doesn't play any goddamn thing else. Like, he just fucking Fortnite. Like, switch the fuck up.
Actually, well, here's the thing. He's under contract. They pay him a lot of money.
You can switch the shit up sometimes. Just to play your own little separate stream. Just to play something different.
Oh, he did.
I get sick of playing fucking Fortnite. I'm getting sick of seeing it. I fucking hate it. I'm sick of seeing it.
He played Apex Legends, but I don't think he played that much.
Play another battle royale. Yeah, big difference.
I tell you what, I do
play something you actually like instead of something you're not making money on.
I do like
fuck, man.
Apex Legends over
I enjoy
Fortnite.
Apex Legends over Fortnite because you ain't gotta worry about the building aspects and all that shit. That's just fucking stupid.
It's gonna build me a wall.
It's a real skill to build a wall and shit. Like what happened where like you was like the best at Call of Duty where you can snipe someone out and even like pull in the scope. What happened to those days?
Oh, you still no scope.
I mean, I'm just saying, what happened to those days where like that was the number one thing to do, and you was the shit for doing it?
Oh, who was the first one to take that? Call of Duty was the first one, wasn't they? With the battle royale, at least big.
I'm just saying, like,
and then
they
took out story mode.
What happened? Where you can quick scope someone and use shit for it. Now you can just play Fortnite and you the shit for it. Like you can just build something fast and now you're the shit for it. What happened to actually having some kind of skill instead of just? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it probably does take skill to actually build bullshit in Fortnite, but it's just building, and it's like Lego on crack.
No, you just need macros.
It's Lego on crack, and it's fucking stupid. And people praise this shit. I can't wait till the next big thing comes out, and then everyone's gonna forget about Fortnite, and he's gonna be looking. Oh, hey, remember Fortnite? Then what? Who? Ninja's gonna be no fuck about it. Someone's gonna replace him for playing the next big thing. Like, whatever, man. Like, it's a phase, and I can't wait till it's over.
Well, they're released season 9 or whatever, and I'm like,
much as I don't like,
which part have I canceled?
At least PewDiePie plays other shit and like reacts to shit.
Yeah, he does
stuff like that. He doesn't just sit there and play fucking Fortnite all fucking day.
I would love for PewDiePie.
He makes millions just playing whatever the fuck he wants to do.
I would love for PewDiePie to review one of our shows.
And like I said, it's not like I don't want funny. PewDiePie. I don't support PewDiePie. But at least he plays other shit. I'm getting sick. They don't sit there and offer PewDiePie that, hey, we want to promote your commercial or some shit. We want to put you on a commercial. No, let's get Ninja, put him in a Red Bull commercial, because that's what we need. A fucking person who colors his fucking head and just play Fortnite and sit there all fucking day and make millions for nothing.
What they did with Ninja, he was at New York's Times Square.
You know what?
What was that, New Year's Eve?
New Year's special.
And that bombed.
Yeah, I was dying. There's a lot of people that talk about that. You know what takes real skill? what takes real skill? Games from back in the day, Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 3, or whatever. I pay people to do that because that is some tough shit to go through. Because, like I said, there's no save points or anything. That takes real skill. Because once you die, that's it. And like there's no building aspect. It's a simple scroll plan. Not scroll. What the fuck am I talking about? Scroll plan. It's a simple I can't fucking think of it right now.
Side-scrolling game.
Yeah, side-scrolling game, and it's
Yeah, you're
fucking
right.
tough shit. Like, if I wouldn't be so mad if they paid people to, visit those games again and play that, because like I think that's a lot harder now than it is from back in the day, because I visit and try to play it again and I fucking suck, and I know I used to be good at it, but since I haven't played like that kind of game in so long, like I'm just not good at it anymore. Have them play that and see how good they are then. Pay them millions to do that.
Oh, they would cry to their mummies.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, pay people millions to play those kind of games. And then I'll be impressed.
Oh, yeah, because the people playing would be like you and me.
And then I will be impressed. But Fortnite, I'm not impressed with. I never was ever impressed with it. Ever. When it first came out, yeah, I tried it. And for the longest time, I was like, what the hell? What is Fortnite? What the fuck is that? It was people, Fortnite this, Fortnite that, Fortnite this, play Fortnite, do this. And then I see shit in the store.
Go for it.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, no, what? Let me go ahead and try this. See what the hell the big hype is. Maybe it's something that is actually cool. Play it. And I was like, yo, this shit is stupid. I can't believe so many people are so happy about this garbage. It's stupid. It's cartoony and stupid. No, League of Legends takes skills, and everybody used to talk about that, and that was the big thing. Now it's Fortnite, and I can't wait for, like I said, I can't wait for the next big thing to come out, and it'll probably be something else that's fucking stupid. Bring back difficult games like fucking Mario or fucking Tomb Raider or some fucking Uncharted or some shit. Something that actually you can't get nowhere unless you get to solve the goddamn puzzle.
Well, and that's the thing, though, is, too, you have, what upset me was, like, with Call of Duty, when they took the campaign out, you played the campaign, that was practice. And that way you got some sort of connection to these characters.
Yeah.
And they just, like, totally took that out in favor of this battle royale that, guess what, now no one is playing it.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Even when they're giving it away, no one is playing this game.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next stupid thing to come out. And the ninja is going to be no longer irrelevant. Then there's going to be someone else who's good at that game. And then it's going to wonder what happened. What happened? I'm still good at Fortnite.
Yeah, but nobody's playing it, and nobody gives a crap.
Guys, come watch me play Fortnite. I'm still good at it. I learned a new trick.
I could stand on one hand.
Look what I can do. I still got Red Bull in my background. They still sponsor me for now.
Yeah, for now, until everybody's like, foom, foom, foom,
So
foom.
Red Bull's like, no, what? No, this new game's out. You're not that good at it. We found what? I hope you're investing that money, man. I hope you're saving that money and putting it up.
Well, he's like a millionaire. I
That's what I'm
would
saying.
hope he's
I hope
that's
he's saving
what
that
he's
money,
doing.
not just blowing it on every fucking thing or any fucking one. I hope he's saving it, and because the same thing, like if I ever get big on YouTube or whatever, I will.
When it's
something.
not a matter of if, it's when we get big on YouTube.
I will put my money into
Positivity
this,
here.
and I will invest it or open a savings account or something. I wouldn't just like, you know what, this is gonna last forever, and I'm just gonna keep going. And whatever happens, just it ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Well, that's never true with your luck.
Because YouTube can cripple anytime. It can go down any day. And then I'm just saying, it's not like it's impossible.
It's not
Google
impossible,
Google
unlikely.
can get to the point where, like, you know what, we're gonna come up with a different kind of platform. We're just gonna pull the plug on YouTube.
Well, I'll tell you what. Anybody that's tried to become a YouTube competitor, a competitor to YouTube, They've ended up in bankruptcy.
They don't ever really stick in there though. That's why they don't have the funds and
Well,
the
that's the
patience.
thing. They need the backing, and when you have the backing of Google for develop, the software and this, that, and the other thing, for all this hardware and everything you need to become. I mean, there's like 300 some hours worth of videos uploaded to YouTube. I think like every hour or something like that. That's a lot of videos.
You remember when Google was like non-existent? It was just like AOL.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how big they got. And AOL is still around somewhat. It's just irrelevant now. And it was AOL and Yahoo, who was like the two big things like everyone had. And everyone used to search stuff. And there was, what else was it? I think it was like ask.com that a lot of people used too.
Yeah, I used Ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. That was Ask.
What happened to that stuff?
Well, that was Ask. Ask was Ask Jeeves.
It's
Now
irrelevant.
there's DuckDuckGo or some crap
Now
like
you can
that.
just literally go on
Really?
Google, type your question in, and boom, done. Like, oh man, I can't believe like this thing just came out of nowhere. It just blew everyone out of the way.
Well, that's the thing is, one thing that Google's done and done consistently and done very well and hasn't ignored is they kept the front page clean. You can add a background, you can customize it if you want. However, you just want it to look like it did in 2006. That's fine. But they optimize, they work on the search engine, and they don't stop. They improve it, and they keep making improvements to it. That is, they know that that's their bread and butter. Oh, Apple.
I had to throw that in there.
You know what saved Apple? Apple was a bankrupt company. What saved Apple was that stupid iPod.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I kind of enjoyed the iPod when it was out, and then they started taking more and more stuff away and limited to what you can do. And I was like, know what? I don't like this. I'd rather just go to an MP3 player, get what the hell I want to do, and not be told what I can't do.
And then what's an iPhone? Not much. It's an iPod with a phone.
Pretty much. Because I remember the iPod Touch that I had one of those too. I think that was my last straw, man, was the iPod Touch. Or was the iPod Shuffle. I think the Shuffle was the last thing I actually owned. That was like iPod, besides the Mac computer laptop that I had.
Hey, as far as Apple's computer division, yeah, you're paying. Well, first of all, if you work in production, okay, you're a TV station. Are you going to buy an iMac that can only be serviced by Apple technicians, or are you going to buy 3 of them in case 1 or 2 of them fail, so that you have a redundant backup? No, you're going to go get a PC like what you and I have. Something messes up, you can go get a part to fix it. You're going to have, you're going to have the parts. You're going to have the staff already on site that you employ. If something breaks, that you're going to have something else to put in its place really fast, and you're going to have literally no downtime. And that's what business depends on. iMac, Apple, it breaks, and they're prone to overheating. And what's even worse is they're difficult to maintain. They don't want you getting in there. Well, how are you supposed to clean the dust and the dirt out of there? That because your computer's running 20 Celsius hotter because of the dust and dirt built up. Really? I could take this apart, clean it in about 15, 20 minutes.
Be done in a few. A couple more minutes.
On a red lead no more.
Can what?
Can't put them on that red lead no more.
But you know what? We gone on for. Well, we're well over the hour mark, so it's time to wrap this up. And
She wants to use that,
it's tonight's been a kind of a fun ride. But I'm George, and this is my best bud Jonathan.
Yeah, like I said, you guys can follow me on JDoFBA and on YouTube, JDoFBA on Twitch, and I think it's like JDoFBA90 on Twitter. I post a lot of things. I just get no action because I got no one who follows me, and I get lonely on there. So hit me up.
Before he kills himself again.
Yeah, please.
See y'all
Please.
next week. Tune in. Make sure Jonathan's alive. And I'm gonna run the brand new intro as the outro.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.